So I'm not going to do an intro for the video because I'm just going to tell you beforehand, it took me a good 2, 3, probably even 4 days for me to even want to sit down and record the video after how the battle turned out. So with that being said, this is week 4 of the FWL season 9. We're taking on the reigning champion, Steve. Sir, how do you pronounce your name? Let me know. Let me know in Discord if you see the video. How do you pronounce your name? But taking on the Huddersfield Heracross, season 8 champion. I am the Wild Arcanine. I am the coach of the Chicago Beartics. He's sitting at 1 and 2. We are sitting at 1 and 2. So we're both having bad starts for the season. But we need this win just to stay in the playoff hunt for the video. Or for the season, excuse me. And this man has a pretty ridiculously scary team on paper. Starting off with the Vaporeon, which is probably, I know I'm probably wrong, but I believe it's the fastest electric type in existence right now. That's allowed in most formats. Based like 147 speed, so that thing is fast. You're not outspeeding it. It can hit immensely hard. The special side of Aurora is very underrated, but it also has bulk up to raise defense as well, along with attack. Plasma Fist is signature move. Gonna come 9 times out of 10, but it also had, like I said before, with bulk up, it also has access to knock off, play rough, outrage, iron tail, and basically like blaze kick and fire punch. So the coverage is there. It has the coverage for my Pokemon, especially with low kick for the Heatran that you feel on screen right now. Rillaboom, Grassy Glide, sets up Grassy Terrain, therefore my ground type move would be weakened. So, I think it's actually really perfect to pair up with Vaporeon and the Pokemon I'm going to talk about right after this thing. But like I said, Grassy Glide in the terrain is priority. A strong priority move that's grass type. So, if stab, a strong stab priority move, that ain't going to hurt. Gengar no longer has Levitate as of Gen 5 or Gen 7, one generation. So if it goes from poison type, that's now weak to ground again. But if from the special side, it hits dumb hard. So if it's Scarfed max special attack can put in the work against my team. Phasmatone is a water ground type, I believe, so it's quite weak to grass. If can set up hazards like the rocks, I believe the spikes as well, maybe not. It can shell smash in front of my face and give certain Pokemon. Orbeetle, even though I have $1, I don't have a clue what Orbeetle does. Besides set up webs, I'm not gonna lie. Gallade, psychic fighting type. I'm gonna say more about this Gallade when we get into this battle. Spoiler alert: the Gallade ends up coming. Swallow, normal flying type, the early bird of Gen 3. Very underrated flying type in my opinion because it hits so hard. It's like X-Sploud but with the flying type stab on top of the normal type with the boom burst specs. Boom, everything's dying. Or you can put in like the flame orb with guts, click return off the side, boom, something's dying. Brave bird, something's dying. Like this thing just hits hard on both ends, whichever way you want to build it, and it hurts so badly. Magmortar is a fire type. It has coverage. Moving on. Jirachi is a pain in the ass. I should know I've used this thing quite a fair amount. Serene Grave, coupled with it knowing Ancient Power and Iron Head and Heart Stamp, all the moves that have extra effects that you will always come into effect because of Serene Grave. Jirachi's a pain in the ass. I dropped my keys and put that there. Frostmoth, Ice Bug types, quad weak to fire, quad weak to rock. And I'm not gonna lie, I built this team not expecting the Frostmoth to come. Another spoiler. Murkrow, Murkrow for EV Light user. I think it's Prankster. It's a Prankster mind. So basically like priority defog, priority. I think priority nasty, like all status move priority basically. And Comfy. I think the ability is called Triage, where all healing moves like Roofed, Draining Kiss, all the moves that restore of HP, all have priority. So the team you see on my screen, I built under the guys that I'll be feeding the Vaporeon, the Rillaboom, the Gengar, the Jirachi, the Gallade, and the Five-Tail. Those 5 mobs specifically because those are the 5 mobs that do the most work on my team. Well, 7 if you count Swallow. So, getting to my team, Heatran, Max defense, relaxed nature with the Sokka Berry for the if anything wants to carry a ground type move. Earth Power, Lava Plume, Toxic, and Body Press. And Mouth, if you would turn on, thank you. Regirock, Body Press, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Iron Defense, Near Max Attack, 150 of HP, 100 Special Defense. Take note of this next moveset because I purposely left it instead of changing to what it should have been, but yeah, long story short, it wasn't meant to run Iron Defense. I originally had Iron Defense on it and decided last second to change it to Fire Punch instead of Iron Defense. And going into the battle, I did not change it, so we still had Iron Defense on it, and that's going to come into play amazingly well. Zygarde, Lumberry, Glare, Scale Shot, Extreme Speed, 1000 Arrows, Jolly Nature, the Max Attack. Glare combined with the Dottler right there with the Sticky Web. I need speed control on my side. Amazingly hard. Scale Shot, raises my speed, although it lowers my defense, which, okay. Extreme Speed, Priority, 1000 Arrows. It's 1000 Arrows. It's probably the best ground type move in the game. And fun fact, when I was going into building my team, Heatran, Regirock, and Zygarde, these 3 mobs I knew 100% were coming, no matter what. I was bringing these 3 mobs. These were the 3 mobs I was amazingly confident, like, okay, I can bring these Pokemon and do amazingly well. And then from there on, I actually had no idea what to bring or what sets to bring. So, these last 3 mobs were actually pretty random. I just like, you know what, maybe these could work for me. Zapdos, the Boost, Thunderbolt, U-Turn, Hurricane, and Roost. Modest Max Special Attack. Keep that Hurricane in mind. Alola Muck, Assault Vest. Max, it's Brave Nature, Max Attack. Knockoff, Poison Jab, Giga Drain, Fire Punch. And then the Dottler, Sticky Web, Iron Defense, Body Press, Leech Life. This is the mod that was only supposed to have Iron Defense, not the Regirock. And like I said earlier, the Sticky Web for Hazard Control. So keep everything I said in mind. Keep the Regirock not having Fire Punch, the Zapdos having Hurricane, and then just the Muck as a whole. Because when I tell you that this battle had me tilted, that would be an understatement, and it is why it took me so long to even want to record the video, because of how the battle went. So if you can see, he brought the Swallow, the Frostmoth, the Comfy, the Gallade, the Murkrow, and the Magmortar. Basically, the only mod I really expected to like 100% feed was the Swallow. Everything else was a giant what the fuck moment. Because I expected the Vaporeon, because Vaporeon outspeeds my team. I expected Rillaboom, because Rillaboom stops me from just clicking ground type spam. Gengar, because Gengar with the special attack, even though it's weak to ground type moves now, still putting the final for work. Gengar has Icy Wind. It kills the Zygarde. It does a lot of damage to the Zapdos. It has Shadow Ball, which can handle the Dottler. Like, just from the team I brought and what I didn't bring, Gengar handles all that. So I probably didn't see Gengar. Five-Toe, I expected to see as a rocker, so I realized that maybe Rock was not coming because of that. So now looking at his team, I had no idea what his lead was going to be. So I believe I led with the Muck. Yeah, I led with the Muck on the Gallade. Now, problem number 1 right here. Remember back in week 2, I believe it was, my battle against Wolf and the Atlanta Roverade. No, week 1 against Joey. And I didn't realize, or I didn't know at the time, Drapion knew Earthquake. Well, the same shit happened here. I forgot Gallade got Earthquake, and just like that, I no longer have a Muck. I am so sick of this damn matter with everything getting Earthquake and me not realizing it gets Earthquake. It fucked me over twice now. I've lost my Muck because of it. So I'm like, okay, oh, here's problem number 2 right here. It didn't happen yet, but keep in mind the Hurricane. Like I mentioned, I went for Thunderbolt for damage. I expected I think there was the Magmortar to come in. I wasn't expecting the Frostmoth, I could say that much. So, no Heat Wave. Boom. Guess what? Hurricane. Miss. Zapdos. By the way, I clicked Roof. He clicked Ice Beam again. You know how... I don't remember the calc, but Hurricane onto the Frostmoth would have killed it. I purposely didn't run Heat Wave because the possibility he would bring back Mortar and or Comfy, so I didn't run Heat Wave for that reason alone. But just seeing what happened with the Hurricane there, I feel like I would have missed the Heat Wave anyways. That's the only thing that stopped me from going crazy, but I was just full on done. Lost my Mug to an Earthquake. I didn't got Earthquake. Basically lost my Zapdos because it missed the Hurricane. As it went for Bug Buzz just for the free kill. But at this point, I'm playing from behind. And I'm going to let the battle play out while I just sit here and talk, just think about what happened. I'm going to let this thing go. Obviously, how I remember Magmortar got Earthquake and not the Gallade, I will never know. But you see how I got the paralysis on the Comfy, right? Keep that in mind as well. Because when I tell you damn near nothing went my way in this battle, nothing went my way. First off, how the hell I lived that Fire Blast? That's insane. Dottler's too bulky. First off, he hits a Fire Blast, but I miss a Hurricane. Murkrow comes in. He's Toxic. I'm Lumberry. I don't care about the Toxic. I clear this thing. No paralysis. Again. And I missed the fucking Scale Shot. Are you kidding me right now? So let's see what happened so far. 2 cases of paralysis. No Parahats. I missed a Hurricane. I missed a Scale Shot. I somehow lived the Fire Blast, but breaks through the paralysis to get the priority Toxic. Why? What? This is not April Fool's. Look, April 10th. That's how long it's been. It's been 5 days since I did this battle. What's going on here? I'm like, you can look in the chat. I'm tilted as hell right now. Just look, and by the way, still have not got Parahats yet. Still, no Parahats. None. At all. And then he doesn't go for Rufo. I feel like he purposely did that for the sake of how I know I was getting. But look, I'm down 4-3. This battle shouldn't be as close as it is, yet it is. Ice Punch expecting the fellow come in. Look, Defog. Again, no Parahats whatsoever. Still, I'm over here playing with basically the entire game against me right now because I'm getting no type of luck going my way right now. The name of the video is going to be called Full Tilt. The Comfy Dive, it's a tie 3-3 right now. I don't understand. I fit the fighting time move. If I go out in the Zapdos, like he could Drain Punch, Zapdos dive anyways. I was fucked already. If I go into Gallade, and maybe I can paralyze it, which I do. Finally get the Parahalf. I probably went for Ice Punch, maybe even Drain Punch again. But okay, and then the game's trying. It's trying to even itself out. There's nothing it can do at this point because it done fucked me up too hard already. I go for the Extreme Speed to get the damage off. I get a crit. The game is here trying to balance itself out. If it natural give, I don't know what berry that is, but yeah. You see Marvel left, right? Regirock, Frostmoth. Remember how I mentioned that this thing was supposed to have Fire Punch and not Iron Defense? This is why right here, because Fire Punch is quite effective on that Frostmoth. That thing dies. I win the battle even with all the fucked up RNG if I had Fire Punch like it should have, but I don't. All I have is Body Press and Earthquake, and he has Giga Drain. So even with the Body Press, there's no way I could feasibly win this battle. So, thanks to all the RNG, a gift me that happened towards the beginning, in the middle stage of this game, even with it trying to balance itself out towards the end by giving me the crits and the parahalves, it was so bad at the beginning that I was basically just screwed from that point. Not having Fire Punch ain't make it better because I still could have feasibly won 100%, but it just fucked me up so badly. The Hurricane Myth would have killed the Frostbuff anyway, so I would have won if that Hurricane hit. And then you got the Scale Shot Myth, which I don't know off the top of my head how much damage I would have done, but I would have outspeed the Swellow that without having to click Extreme Speed. And probably could have Scale Shot it again to killed it. I didn't get that luxury because I missed the first one. So, I'm full on tilt. Today is Thursday, as I'm recording this. I'm recording this and uploading this on the same day, so it's Thursday at 10 a.m. I basically have 3 days from the point I'm recording this to build for my next opponent, which is Ember in the Indianapolis Crowbats. I have 3 days to do this, and I didn't even I haven't opened Showdown since this battle happened 5 days ago because I just did not want to look at Pokemon. So, I'm trying to get myself back into the mindset to continue doing this as strong as the tilt is. Like, I'm just gonna end the video here. I don't know how to end it. That's how bad this is right now. That's how much rewatching this battle kind of just fucked my head up. I don't know anymore. So whenever I upload the next video, hopefully sometime next week, probably next Wednesday, I will see you guys then.